So, took a second for me to get here. The audio should be coming once I click into the game. So, today, it's Friday. Great. Yeah, it's been a while. A week, almost. It was just like, what? It was like one of these weeks, you know? Actually, well, that's immediately loud on my ear. There we go. Yo, Dapix. How's it going? Press any button. Well, I don't see an any button now, do I? I did manually save. There we go. So yeah, it's just been like one of these weeks, you know, where you just kind of... On one hand, you're kind of tired, but you're also like just planned out completely. I want to stream, like last week I was like kind of like on Tuesday I was like, you know, do I want to stream Yakuza or not? Yeah, just a busy week mostly. I was also like, you know, should I stream more Yakuza? Should I stream something else? I was like a bit indecisive, and you know, before you know it, you also kind of run out of time. It's surprising. I've not been not busy though. I have done some stuff, started working on some stuff. The ground lines are now finished. I have a concept written out. I have commissioned art, and in about half a year or so, Dark Souls Day is confirmed. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna wonder how that turns out, if at all. Now, you always have to wonder a bit about... Alright, you can like plan stuff, but if people then actually follow up with it, this is another question. And show up, and you know, lots of things can change in half a year. Let me actually... I set off my webcam from work up. Let me maybe get that out of the way. There we go. Resume. Commercial belongs to me. Don't be stragging around like you own the place. Now I decide to not fully read everything, just kind of like sentences here and there. Now it's been a while. I don't know if like I'm the only one that has it, but I always like need like a minute to get back into a game when I haven't picked it up when I played it for a couple of days. Something about it is just always... Oh, is he dead? It's like somebody else? Ah, hello there. Yeah, guess what? Oh, the classic. Just jumping on him. Also, when I tried to start up the game earlier, it crashed like 2 or 3 times in a row. So I hope that doesn't happen during the gameplay, now that it's actually running. You can't consider your free time, really. While being online and people speak. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, like, you do things a little bit differently. When I just do things on my own, yo, Masavilla, how's it going? I would like just put on like a podcast on my second monitor or whatever, and watch that while, you know, while playing something. Like in private, I've been playing Neo, and there I just have like something on in the background every time I play. I haven't made much progress though, but I've started to kind of like skip main quests. I kind of want to finish it by the end of the year. So that's gonna be a bit difficult, because I have 2 or 3 other games I want to finish. Might as well get this over with. Are you at work or at work now? Anyone home? Ah, it's this dude. Sure, drop your news. I'm good. I'm good. Just been a bit busy this week. And indecisive at first as well. If I want to continue Yakuza here. Like on stream at least. This is your office. Give me a break, Sugichi-san. You sure took your sweet time coming back here. You know, I was, busy fighting some thugs. Trust me, I'm too exhausted for some trouble. Crazy, I know. Crazy! But some of us take breaks from our regular schedule bullshit every now and then. Notice the officers outside, you know? I hadn't before, but now that you mention it, vaguely recall one or two boys in blue out there. Well, get used to them, wise guy. You're going under 24-hour surveillance for the next few days. What for? To keep you safe, dimwit? The Shibata family's after you. Shit's about to hit the fan. Didn't the Mythbusters test this, by the way? You know, what how this actually works. And that's kind of fun. I watched my Twitch year review and whatever, and you were my most watched streamer. Oh, that's nice to hear. I also saw like my Twitch review. It's kind of I played Dark Souls and Elden Ring and Silk Song. But that's kind of like the top 3 games or so I played. I mean, not just Microsoft. Blame all the companies that are in AI. And it's not just crucial. Samsung denied like their own mobile phone division some RAM that they produce. Because they want to put it towards AI. So yeah, that's... Man, I can't wait for this bubble to pop. It's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so funny how all the bigwigs are gonna kind of like scramble and go like, oh no! We used up all trust of our consumers and now we're kind of fucked. What's going on? Don't they love us? Alright, as soon as the price of RAM like drops a bit too much, I might upgrade my RAM, but as long as my PC is running, yeah. Like, even if this PC breaks down, I might just use a capture card on my laptop to just continue streaming instead of immediately going for, you know, a new high-end PC for the time being. Just gonna do a little bit of console gaming for a while. This fan got a name. Oh, hell yeah. Bottom right looks a little bit like Kim. I mean, NFTs never really took on with corporations, just with users. NFT were like a passing fad, like Beanie Babies and Labubus. Less so than, you know, oh, we need to convert all our RAM to AI. Otherwise, we're gonna not make as much millions as before. Billions, trillions. Enjoying? I mean, I'm basically just in the tutorial yet. Still. So I will see how it actually will play out soon enough. But Yakuza games usually are fun. So I trust them. I'm just a bit worried about the combat with the blocking. That seems to be still a bit of an issue. But I will see as soon as I get to like a boss fight, because those were usually the worst part about 3. That was wild. Hire. It's a dude in a suit. Oh, hell yeah. Got even his intro. The thing is, like, so far, Yakuza has been one of the most consistent series I've played, right? I already did a stream, but it's like, man. Usually they like introduce shit to you very piecemeal. Until like the shit hits the fan, as said before. It's kind of like an anime, right? Where they like have 50 episodes until something actually starts. Yeah, thanks for stopping by though, regardless. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of bullshit. An eye for an eye. I think taking over anything by Majima is probably the worst decision this guy could make. Yeah.
10億20億とかいう規模の話じゃない。数千億規模の案件だ。いくら幹部組員が殺されたとはいえ、人一人の命の代償としては大きすぎる。
堂島会長、勘違いしないでください。上野清和会は金が欲しいわけじゃありません。これは極道としてのメンツの問題なんですよ。堂島会長、あなたは筋の通った方だと聞いてます。だからこそ私の立場も理解してもらえませんでしょうか。
Confidence and menacing.
も言いましたが、うちとしてはあの新井という男の首があれば十分です。
I feel like that's like the one kind of like group they don't want to piss off by portraying him as too weird, especially in a game that's supposed to be kind of more. Nah, not really. I mean, Yakuza isn't really serious. It's kind of goofy most of the time. Maybe it's just that these people are just more, you know, used to this kind of acting, right?
となると自動的に真島さんくらいしか井原の代償となりうる人がいないんですよ。だがさすがに私も井原の代わりに真島さんの首を差し出せとまでは言うつもりはありません。ですからあのビルの建設と経営の権利さえいただければ、それでうちの組員を納得させられます。よくお考えの上ご決断ください。それでは。
You think? With God of War, I would expect a little bit more like pizzazz to it. That about sums it up. Ah. And the end result, the Tojo, particular Shibata's crew, are scrambling to track Arai down. I bet you're hoping to score enough brownie points to finally back that nice fed promotion from HQ. Oh, so much text. That's like one of the reasons why I was like a bit... Oh, what was that? I'm always a bit reserved to play some games on stream. I can read relatively fast, but like... Still, it's a lot of quiet usually. But he's just kind of like... I would have expected him to stay there and listen in. See if you know, something gets revealed. Thanks for stopping by. No, you should be thanking... I should be thanking you. Yes, I have nowhere else to turn. Didn't the guy just tell him, hey, don't go out in town. Just kind of stick around. Is it? Oh, come on. There's like this really cool thing in one of the earlier Yakuza games, where when you like walk around with the kid, she like grabs your hand when you walk slowly. All of you out of the way, and she just kind of like lags behind, it seems. As long as they don't give me like a penalty for like, hey, you walk too far ahead, try again. That would be ridiculous. Okay, that is new. In the previous games, you couldn't go on the ground. That's pretty interesting. I mean, it's relatively simple. Q's bar. Anything here? Yep. A stamina royale. Classic. Milestone. Good to see you, Akiyama-san. Hey there. I'm looking for a nicely dressed for this girl here. Think you could help me pick something out for her? Oh, sir, let's see what you think of these. A body-hugging halter neck dress that amplifies its wearer's sexiness, and the elegant bodyline of sophisticated color of this dress are sure to turn heads. I would go with that one. Thank you very much. The dress is absolutely perfect for you, if you don't mind me saying. You can send the bill over to my secretary, Hannah. Sorry for the trouble. It's no trouble at all, sir. We'll do just that. Please come again soon. That takes care of the dress. Next comes the accessories. Le Marche. Speed up there, girl. Ah, don't worry. I just downed like half a liter of water before the stream. I was still eating a bit. I hope I can like run soon enough. Welcome, Akiyama-san. Looking for something in particular. A great present for those who like this style. A great present for those who like this style. I like this one better. I do like that style better. The other one looked a bit gaudy. You know, who starts off with gold? That's so 2008. Yeah, I would bet I'm probably gonna just get attacked by some people. Like these dudes. Are they calling me hot? I always like the thing with the bubbles, by the way. That you can see here happening when random conversations are just kinda... What's wrong with you, buddy? Kind of like thrown in. I didn't do anything, buddy. And... Oh, it's Gordon Freeman from hit game Half-Life. Wasn't there supposed to like an announcement about Half-Life that's supposed to be made soon enough? Or yeah, I think it might have been just like a leaker. I do like that. The thing, I wish you could just like keep the weapons when they're not used up, but the only weapons you can really use are the ones you have to buy. Too strong. A damn 1,000. That's like $10. That's nothing. And there's a dude here. Hello. Ooh. What's the matter? You're sweating like crazy. I was going to buy some stomach medicine from that drugstore, but I can't move another step or else. Ooh. Yikes, don't move. I'll buy you some. Just hang in there, okay? I wonder what kind of scam that's supposed to be. I think I'm over the worst of it. I guess it wasn't just a good idea to hit 20 yakiniku restaurants in a single day. Really? 20 of them? Must really love yakiniku. Oh no, it's my job. Sorry, I should have introduced myself earlier. I'm Ashikawa of the Michelle. Interesting, they cannot use Michelin, so they call it Michelle Guide Corporation. I truly appreciate you stepping in to help upon seeing me squirm like that. Thanks a million. I'm a moneylender here in Kamurocho. Michelin Guide. Isn't that the company that publishes restaurant guidebooks over in Europe? Yeah. So they couldn't use the name. It's like funny how insanely copyright driven they are over there in Japan. I mean, you ever hear about all the weird lawsuits they do? I hate copyright, but that's a different story. That's right, and now we like to include the best of Kamurocho in Japanese edition of our legendary guidebook. I'm here doing my research, but this place has just too many restaurants to try and find the hidden gems. Can you really judge these places properly when you eat so much at once? Sure, they say an empty stomach is the best condiment, but empty or full hardly matters to us pros when it comes to reviewing a given dish. The most unique offal dish? That would be great. I don't know what offal is. Offal. Many of our readers consider themselves foodies. They prefer selections that are not only tasty, but to make it good for conversation as well. Oh, that's probably going to be an annoying one. So I have to ask Hana. In that case, it might be better. I can imagine if it goes like, oh yeah, just go to every restaurant and eat there. And that's what that is. I mean, censorship in general is bad everywhere you go. But sometimes you see them do stuff that's just, oh yeah, let's just reference everything. Like, don't care. And sometimes it's like, hey, we can't even like use this name in fear of getting sued to death. Like something about, like, I know why people don't do the Red Cross kind of thing, because that's the Geneva Convention that you are violating. Anything else should be, you know, should work. It might introduce me here to the mini game for the Hostess Club. They were always not my favorite, and I rarely did them. Okay, let's get started. Let's get you changed into an outfit that brings out the best of your natural beauty. Don't worry, I guarantee you'll look great. What's with that before and after? Did they have to do that? Yeah, the Hostess games in Yakuza are basically like Pokemon. You collect women, and then you play the video game with them. It's a bit weird at times. Part 2. Part 2 is probably going to be a tutorial for me. Read, Yaku, read. If I had to guess. I can't read. Books, what are books? You ain't following anyone. Today your spelling is just kinda interesting. Alright, part 2, you ready? I want you to entertain me as if I were a customer. That's right, you've just been hired as a hostess after all. You're gonna be #1 girl here. #1? But why? Well, as it turns out, I own the place. We managed to stay in the back. We managed to stay in the black. But in this economy, well, we're basically treading water. A new face to freshen up our lineup could really boost sales. You'll have 3 days to make us 3 million. I mean, that's about 30 grand, plus minus.
300万稼げば本当に1億貸してもらえるんですね。はい。わかりました。やってみます。
それではビジネスの話はここまでにしましょう。ここからは俺のプライベートとして楽しませてもらいます。え？さっき言ったじゃない。今から俺に接客してもらうって。
でも秋山さんはオーナーじゃ。
オーナーつっても自分の店で遊んじゃダメって決まりがあるわけじゃないでしょ。今はただのお客さん。つまり俺が君の最初の客ってわけ。そう、その笑顔。いいね。さあ、それじゃあ今日は楽しませてもらえますか。
わかりました。それじゃあお客様。
Yeah, that's some words, some aren't. Like fooling is pretty clearly the way how it sounds. FOOLING. But English is like one of these languages that has a shit ton of silent letters as well. And just kind of like weird pronunciations. Like Arkansas, written Arkansas. Well, I should probably get going, get some other things to take care of. You know how it is. Okay, I'm like very glad they didn't give me the rundown of how to play a hostess minigame. That would take like 10 years to get through. And I usually find them pretty boring. I send like 100 emails a day, so listen when I tell you this. Keep your emails organized by folder. That way you won't get all flustered and you'll get like 40 all at once. Okay, these blue guys are like just experienced people. Tutorials. Okay, Amazon, this is Tom from Elise. Just over 500,000 yen. Oh, okay, sure, it really goes. They really want you to introduce you to the hostess game very early on. But I wonder how it works with the multiple characters that you're supposed to be able to play in this one. But what? $500,000 yen. I mean, the thing is, if you can make like a mil a day, that's still extremely high, right? If you think about it. 10k a day, one person? I mean, she has that 100 mil paid off in half a year. No, in a quarter of a year. If she wouldn't have, you know, waited so late, she could have probably got it much faster. Finally. I mean, the game wants me to, like, walk slowly. But I'm not into that slow kind of shit. I mean, it really is a waterfall of money. I mean, hell, if you have, like, a small business like that, like a small club that's, like, this size. I mean, a mil, that's maybe, like, rent for a day. Yeah, rent for a month. And, like, 2 more mils is, like, the pay for staff. No. Now, each mil would be, like... Wait, a mil is 10k. So, I mean, in 2 days she would make the money for the rent and for two staff easily, if not more. Just have, like, her as the only girl. You'll make bank. Can you walk a bit faster, lady? I know this is a date, but only the fast can feast. I have to say though, I might just misremembering this, but this game has some of the uglier characters in the franchise. I mean, it felt so much like I could like rip this out of the ground, but that would be stupid. What was that? Come on. Into the wall you go. Okay, these guys are much better already when it comes to, you know, overall behavior, you could say. Can I just not get you into the wall? What's going on? It is just going on, isn't it? Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one, though. A bit long. There we go. Yeah, it really is. I mean, this dude, he just kind of looks like a rat a little bit. You can keep the toll. Here, this is yours. A superb stamina XL. Usually you just need to get... I mean, look at this dude. I mean, they say he was kind of fine. The stamina royale is pretty much everything you need. Pardon me, you know something about you just screams, beat me senseless. Like, imagine you're on a date and you just get hustled by like 50 million people. And then you beat them up regardless. Or imagine you park your bike somewhere. And when you come back, it's just in pieces. And you see like 3 guys on the ground. Or Daruma. Same thing again. But it does cause a lot of damage, so that's nice. Even if it's very long-winded. But now I see, so everything that's kind of like getting put on a head can be spun around. I mean, usually you get like a lot of heat actions throughout the game. Different ones. In most of games, I didn't buy everything because it just takes too long. Astonishing magnetized metal. It's just giving me random shit. Hey, I picked up this lighter on the floor, you can have it. Even though I tried to beat you up and steal your wallet. Take some trash and be gone. I think she's suspicious, still. Something about her is kind of strange. I do know this building. It really brings back memories being up here. Yeah? It was one of the taller buildings in the era. It really stood out. I was always broke and lived in a tiny apartment, but life was good. Isn't that like a brand? Life is good. I mean... Yo, 58. How's it going? I think this sentence, the women in the relationship would also be like... If the opposite was true, it's like, hey, you're a bum. You know? Start working towards being a millionaire or I'm gonna leave you. Why does money make it to work go around anyways? I'm doing fine. Been a bit of a busy week. What about you? I forgot to ask. Life's good at throwing you curveballs like that. I'll bet there will be a curveball now.
金で人が幸せになれるんだったら、俺が君を幸せにできるのかな。
Ah, that's good to hear. Oh, how romantic. I thought I was playing a crime game, not a love story.
どうして避けなかったの？
What's my drink?
なんとなくあなたならいいかなって思っちゃった。あなたはどうしてキスしたの？
なんでだろう。でも5年ぶりだよ。こんな気持ちになったのは。
別れた恋人の話？
ああ。でも振られちゃった。
本当に？どうして？
さあ、あの頃俺にお金がなかったからかな。
Ah, the good old tactic. Man, for a second this guy sounded like Marshiba. I was like, oh, hell yeah, what's going to happen now? That looks good.
また柴田組か。あんたらも懲りないね。あ？なめた口聞いてんじゃねえぞ。柴田のこと分かってて喧嘩売ろってのか。そうだ。柴田組のことならよく知ってますよ。東証会の直系って肩書き振りかざしながらも、二次団体の中じゃ常に末席に位置する万年窓際族だ。なんだとこのガキが。予定にはなかったが構わねえ。ぶっ殺してやる。
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Hitman, even. Guy has a fucking katana with him. What a wild guy. Let's use the ashtrays then. One of them has a gun. Let me get rid of this dude first. He's blocking. Well, not for long. Oh, he didn't drop his gun? That's kind of dumb. Usually they do. Yo, buddy. Can I get you a sword? I can. As a matter of fact. Hey, don't do that. I mean, this guy would be like 10 times dead 10 times over. If this would be a real, you know, real life. What's... Oh, Fatso is dead. I mean, you know, guns versus a bench. It's clearly who's the winner there. That's like the good meme of one of the Yakuza games where he literally gets like hit with a bazooka and he just doesn't die. We better get out of here before me showing up. Actually, like, can I find this video right on the spot? If my mouse fucking continues working, I have to toss this mouse. Really, I'm done test. It's killing me. I'm actually... Come on. Can I find this video? any chance. Oh, god damn it. Like the thing is, like my mouse like stops every like couple of seconds to reconnect. Oh fuck, I can't find the video. I know I have it somewhere. But I wouldn't know where. A movie night? What kind of movies? Any particular one? Or like a particular genre? We should be safe here. Sorry you got dragged into that. It's been an interesting couple of days. It's okay. I like seeing people getting beat up. Ah, horror. The classic. It's always horror these days with the young people. What happened to watching a thriller or a comedy with Adam Sandler and Nicolas Cage? You know? When we did movie nights, we always watched sci-fi movies. That was always our kind of thing. Like The Abyss and The Sphere and Aliens and, you know, all of that shit. That's why She Brought the Family's been on my ass all this time. Have I watched Mama? No, that doesn't even ring a bell. Like, I don't like to watch too many horror movies, especially. Like, I'm not a movie guy to begin with. I don't watch too many movies. But especially horror movies are always kind of like, ugh. Most of them are just kind of like cheap jump scares with not too much story. So I don't really care about them for the most part. You just get speed as sacrifice. You're an Oni, but not a man. That's not acceptable. There's a song about that. I'll make a man out of you. I mean, it's 2016 plus 10 soon. You can be anything you want. A man, a woman, disabled. All it takes is basically nothing. What's it for? Anybody can be gay for enough money. Trust me. And you know, being female is the gayest thing of all, because mostly you're into men, or more, or the average girl is into men, and that's kind of gay if you ask me.
東都銀行っつう銀行で働く普通のサラリーマンだったんだ。
秋山さんが銀行員。
ああ、今から5年くらい前の話だ。
For a second, I didn't know which one is he, but it's clearly the one in the middle.
6年くらい前までの俺の人生は綺麗な階段を汗一つかかずに登るような順調なものだった。東都大の法学部を卒業、東都銀行に入社。俺は金融工学のプロフェッショナルとしてエリート街道を歩み始めた。
じゃあどうしてホームレスなんかに？
クビになったんだよ。2005年の初めにな。
クビ？なんかやらかしたんですか？
業務上横領。つまり会社の金をこっそり盗む犯罪だ。
どうしてそんなことを？
知らねえよ。だって俺は横領なんかしてねえんだからさ。
は？どういうことですか？
はめられたんだよ、会社にな。いきなり業務上横領の疑いをかけられて懲戒免職ってやつだ。
そんなバカな。
まあ普通そう思うわな。俺も何かの間違いだと思ってた。だが現実は違った。
You have 2% what?
担当していた
Battery?
会社の口座にあった100万
Dividends?
ある日突然俺の個人口座に振り込まれていたんだ。
それでクビですか？
ああ、何を言っても無駄だった。銀行は俺を告訴しないことを条件に一方的に俺を懲戒免職処分とした。その後俺は真相を探った。それまでに貯めた金を使い
Better charge your phone then.
でも結局分からずじまい。そのうち貯金も尽きてカムロ町で路上生活を始めたんだ。
それでホームレスですか？
金なんて簡単に増やせるって思ってたのにさ。元手と信用がなければ何にもできないんだよ。所詮俺は他人の金で遊んでいただけだったんだって。その時初めて分かったんだ。
じゃあどうやって金貸しなんてやれるほどの大金手に入れたんですか？
拾ったんだよ。
は？
だからさ、お金が降ってきたの。それからパーッとそれを拾ったのさ。
いや
本当だって。知らない？ミレニアムタワーで爆発があってさ、そこから大量のサスタムが降ってきたじゃん。
Oh, that happened in a previous game.
じゃあ秋山さんはその金を？
And you were responsible for that, actually.
だいたい100万くらいだったかな。死に物狂いで拾い集めたよ。この金さえあれば俺はもう一度人生をやり直せるってな。
なんか運がいいんだか悪いんだかわかんねえ感じですね。
まあな。だがその時の俺にとってその100万円は命と同じくらい大切な金だった。
I mean, I think 2% should have lasted like a couple of minutes at least.
盗まれちまったんだ。路上で寝ている隙にな。
誰にですか？
町のゴロつきさ。あの頃からこの町はホームレス狩りとか言って路上で寝ているホームレスを襲うような遊びが流行っていたからな。
待ってください。それじゃもしかしてその時に秋山さんを助けたのが？
そう、新井さんだ。当時新井さんは金村工業に入ったばかりのチンピラだった。そのチンピラが俺から金を盗んだ連中から金を取り上げ、ホームレスの俺にわざわざ届けてくれたんだ。
どうしてそんなこと？
新井さんは涙を流して喜ぶ俺に言ったよ。俺がこの町を変えてみせますって。
兄貴、
俺はその時誓ったんだ。もし俺がこの100万円でのし上がれた時はこの人にかけてみようって。
かける？
ああ、この人ならカムロ町って猿山のボスになれるかもしれないって思ったんだ。カムロ町ってのは弱いやつから強いやつまでいろんな連中が集まってくる。いわば一つの群れみてえな場所だ。だが集まってくるやつらには一つだけ共通してることがある。
何ですか？
They're looking for money.
夢だよ。
あ。
カムロ町に飛び込んだ人間は皆必ず
That's kind of a bullshit way to put it.
夢。
Oh yeah, everybody dreams, not just the people coming here.
金持ちになりたい、えばりたい。 どんなちんけなもんであっても、ここに集まる連中には皆それぞれの夢がある。だがその夢を叶えられる奴はごくわずかだ。そして
99% of gamblers give up before they hit it big.
必要なもんだからさ。わかるか？
はい。
皆夢を見続けていたい。だからこそこの街では人に夢を見せられる人間が求められているんだ。
それが新井の兄貴だと。
ああ。良くも悪くも人間ってのは強さに憧れる。新井さんにはその絶対的な強さがある。俺はそう思ってんだ。ボスがいない猿山は昨日
Because he's a crook, a criminal. He's part of the Yakuza. He needs to look angry.
今までずっとそのボス猿を極道に求めてきた。だが桐生一馬というカリスマが去った今、ボス猿となれる人間はいない。
Oh, name drop the goat.
機能しなくなった町から猿は去っていってしまう。強いボス猿を求めてな。
なんか深い話っすね。
まあ、ちょっと回りくどい言い方だったが、要はそれくらい俺は新井さんにかけているってことだ。
わかりました。
But yeah, the thing is, like, Kazuma will come back. And, like, if I remember Yakuza 4, the thing why it's a bit more special is because it's the first one where you play 4 different characters, from what I remember. But it could also be that this was just in... Could be in 5. Don't remember. I type when it does. I did not pay attention too much. Oh, in your chat or in the game, it does. That took longer than I expected. Maybe I should go check back on Lily-chan. Oh, come on. Even more text. Tanuma from Elise. What's up? Yeah, he's probably not gonna... Find a mail. Everyone's buzzing about Forex, foreign currency trades. Why not see how it can make your savings grow? Okay, this sounds like a scam. But yeah, the game is like slowly opening up. But I feel like I'm still like in the... Not much is happening. I'm still mostly about collecting shit. Talking with people. Nobara? Majesty says, oh yeah, go collect money, and then he brings somebody else. So what can I do for you? Please make me your apprentice. Apprentice? Yes, please. That's what I figured at first, but when I already sat down to think about it, I couldn't come up with anything I want to do. So why become my apprentice? If I study under you, I could discover my true calling. That's crazy, so I'll figure it out for yourself. Please. I have no intention of taking on an apprentice. I'm not asking to be paid, of course. I just want to stay here until I work out of what I want to do. Absolutely not. I don't want to waste the 5 million you lent me. Please. Please. What's holding you back, Chief? He already said he's not out for money. I don't know. Thank you, Anna. Fine. Really? We'll start by having you pick up some lunch. I can do that. I'll be right back. He's gonna pick something completely else. I just want him to be on or he errand boy, don't you? Was it that obvious? Yeah, Fatty, you should be the one running lunches. You could use the exercise. Oh, he's just gonna tell him the same story. With a little bit of, you know, hiding some of the details, it seems. Man, day trading is pretty wild. It's apparently it's extremely like stressful. I know somebody who like did it for just a little bit, and I don't think they wanted to do it for long. Movie night begins. Well, in that case, you better hurry up. Can't miss the first kill of the evening. Yeah, bye. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you next time. It's not all that different from gambling. I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is. With a little bit more luck, less luck, I would suppose. Yeah, same to you. It's dark as it could be. It's 11 now. That's enough war stories for today. Sheen brought a really ugly kid. He looks like an egg. Humpty Dumpty, right? Look at that. Okay. You have 3 hours to find work somewhere here in Kamurocho. I mean, 3 hours is kind of wild, I feel like. I spent months trying to find a job on find my current job. I mean, I guess if it's anything. Worst case scenario, she can. I mean, no. I won't say she could be a prostitute, but look at her. For Humpty Dumpty's son. Imagine like your wife pisses off, goes to some random office, and you try to attack the guy who, you know, works there. That's what you expect to happen. Why is that an old computer screen? It is. Wow, so can you stand up? That. It always looks so brutal with how they're bleeding, but it's not really, isn't it? You pay for this. No, I'm not. Idiot. As good looking? Are you sure about that? I feel like this guy will come just back multiple times. Right. 2, 3 more times. Just because. It's like, oh yeah, Akiyama-san, please help me. I need to figure out what I want to do. I'm pretty sure he can figure this out by himself. 5,000 experience points, okay. That's basically nothing. Probably. Let's see map-wise. Let me, you know, progress the story a little bit. I'm not sure about, you know, side stories, how... What's with you guys? Just chilling, I guess. When or if they become accessible, right? That's always a bit of a... of a thing. I mean, I probably would have to look it up. That's like a car park and there's a taxi there. It's interesting that they did that. Even if it seems a bit dumb, just for like a small car park. Like very unnecessary. But who knows? Hey, this guy's gonna attack me. Or not. Ah, yes. Sure, in one hell of a hurry, ain't ya? In fact, looks like you forgot something. Pay your respect. Yeah. Do you see all the bikes around us? We should try riding one. This guy's a golf club. Yeah, I mean the bikes are just so much better. I mean, as long as he could actually hit them. And there are plenty to go around. Very nice. Hey. Want to play some golf? Tiger Woods Pro Championship. It's like he and his wife. Stand up, you dipshit. There you go. I do like the golf clubs. I think it's a pretty cool weapon, all things considered. You know, it's like baseball bats are kind of boring. Like, if you want to beat somebody up in style, get a golf club. You can buy them cheaply from like a, you know, a pawn shop or something. Because a lot of people just buy the golf clubs and go, oh, yeah, golf is kind of boring to play. You have to walk how much? Yeah, maybe this whole rich thing is not about actually playing the sport, and more about chilling around in a golf club with other dudes. In training funds. Oh, the back rooms. Okay, it really is the horses minigame now. I said it before, it's not my favorite one. Spaghetti strap. That doesn't look like spaghetti. Spaghetti. This like weirdly bulbous on the side. Let's go with that one. Holy fuck. Are they really gonna be like, oh yeah, let's just do everything? But yeah, see how kind of like over-involved these are? Yeah, let's not get too much into that. Accessories. Earrings. Let's do some hearts. Necklace. That one. Rings. I don't have too much money anymore. Like, I feel like if you're into this shit, it can be really fun. Oh yeah, let's play dress up. But I always thought the Hostess games in the Yakuza series were some of the weaker ones. Check stats. Refined, cute, flashy, gorgeous. There we go. I hope I don't have to do it too often, even though he himself is like the owner. Get a feel for your customer's preference by walking around the club, then return to the break room according to your hostess to fit their ideal image. A girl with culture. Ah, right, that's how they did it in the later ones. You have to do the whole walking around and then listen to the people and go, ah, that's what they want. So refined and cultured. That's what they want right now. I mean, what were her stats? Mature standard dress. Seductive and elegant. Mature. Yeah. I wish I could see the stats during. Not just kind of guess. Maybe like the description itself should kind of, you know, be the hint. But I don't know. That was actually bad. She's like less refined now. Refinement and modesty. I don't think you need to go to a host club to not be a slob. I think that's the worst thing you can do to not be a slob. So I have to go with this. Yeah, I'm not sure about the makeup thing. I think a watch is kind of what they would want. Yeah, I don't have any money left. Oh, save one, that rolls right off the tongue. Okay, let's go. If she's still sitting around with this one, then I have no idea. Because she became more refined now, so that's better. Yeah. But for time, I think I will be doing that one too often, if I can avoid it. Let's see if she can make the million today. Because that was her last shift for the day as well. Yo, big guy. Hope it turned out well. Yeah. In my opinion, like it could be interesting. I feel like the Kiwami series, if I remember correctly, had a bit better mini games. All things considered. So it might, you know, it might work, it might not. I don't know. But I will, if I can avoid it, I will probably avoid it, as I really don't like the hostess minigame. See you next time. I'm more intrigued with the other ones usually, like play some baseball, whatever. Marimba. Marimba. Okay, if I press this button, I can walk, but I feel like I'm still missing that. How to run potentially. Yeah, this guy's gonna fight me. An allowance? What are you, a kid? Also with this intense look as well. Punk. Ah. Yeah, come on. Ah, I thought I could grab that shield there. I forgot you can dodge. Half the time you don't need it even. At least with the like little fox. It's usually really not needed. Unless they attack you from behind. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I pressed Y. Oh, you dickhead. Yeah, the promise is a bit not accurate enough, that's for sure. Come on. Stop laying around. Yeah, there we go. Oh, come on, buddy. Don't be like that. Okay, over to Marimba. Man, look at him. I misshapen 3,000 yen. Yeah, this guy, he needed a hospital. He should have kept the money, honestly. I might, you know, it could be that these are somebody I should recognize. Like a cameo. This guy. But, not sure. That looks like a man. That is a man. Wait a second. That's a dude. I was like, man, what's with those arms? What the fuck is wrong with you? Where do I need to go? Like, where does it want me to go? Wait, there was a way to zoom in. Once we go into this place. Marimba, this is the place. It's locked. Anybody home? A stiff one on the house. Things to do, place to be. You know, maybe some other time, okay? Anything you say, hot stuff, I'll be waiting. No karma bar, huh? So is that like a bar where only like men work at? Oh. He looks a little bit like a zombie, but... I mean, zombies are dead, so... Okay, interesting. Huh. I cannot go in first person. Would have thought that was what I had to do. Ah, there we go. I want to look... Oh! Didn't, like, somebody have, like, this lighter? Yeah, she did. Oh, she killed him. I mean, somebody did see him already. The one outside. Oh, she doesn't... He doesn't work here. Interesting. I thought it was going to be like this whole thing. Oh, by the way, your mantra's dead. Might need to consider, you know, finding a new job. Yeah, I'm sure probably the police are gonna come and they're going to be like, hey, it was you, wasn't it? It was you, Lefford. Oh, such a good one. Yeah. And then it's gonna be like, oh, I have to go under for a while. And then it switches to another character. I can see it be like that. A little. Would it be interesting to donate money to help the less fortunate? Us? Is anybody here watching right now interested less in donating to me, the less fortunate? With the link that doesn't exist. Right below the video. Oh, this dude had some kind of super stance going on. Can I grab something? Yeah, bike. That's like one thing I have to still figure out how to kind of like get them to not roll on the ground the entire time. Be annoying about it. Let me check abilities after the fight. Let's go. See? Was good to actually go and check the abilities later. Now he looks absolutely frightening, actually. Stop, please, we can't take it anymore. Yeah, buddy. Let's check the abilities. Doesn't sound too interesting to me. Oh, taunting, right, that was a thing. I feel like that could be interesting if I get him drunk at some point. Yeah, that. Yeah. Let's go with those. You know, raising the base repertoire is a bit more important, I would say, than doing some more special stuff to begin with. How does my health look? Is there like a shop I can go to? Quickly, you know, eat some of the stuff. Let's eat some ice cream. Why not? Can I get a SpongeBob ice cream, please? Limited black gelato. Choke full of fruity flavor. Triple scoop, double scoop, coffee, caramel, Asuki, beans. I never had... Well, actually, I had it once, I think. If I remember correctly, like in the snack box I bought. Man. For me, you know, when it comes to ice cream, I'm a bit boring. My favorite ones would be vanilla. And... pistachios. I think pistachio ice cream is pretty nice. But here's the thing. Vanilla. You buy vanilla ice cream, pretzels, or equivalent kind of like things. I had these pretzel balls. They were pretty fucking good. But they're empty now. Should maybe buy some. And Nutella or any other like chocolate sauce or whatever. Then you take the ice cream, vanilla ice cream, put the pretzels on top of that, and then put the chocolate sauce on top of that. Mwah, perfect. I'm probably gonna buy some of that tomorrow. And of course, you know, I do like the kind of like blends with like cookie dough in them and whatnot. That's always fun as well. There we go. But I feel like these days, I don't like Ben and Jerry's. As in, I don't like the company. Thing like the ice cream, whatever, is pretty good, whatever. But I hope like others can like step up. My local store, they're trying to do it, right? With like their own in-store brand, if I remember correctly, or like sourcing like another brand. But they're still kind of trying to be a bit too safe. So they have kind of like the cookie dough thing, but they don't really go all in on it with the weird ones. Which is a bit sad, you know. So sad. Too bad, so sad. She's gonna be killed as well, isn't she? Or she went a bit on a bender.
一体何があったんだ。
それが。ああ、 木戸さん、ごめんなさい。ちょっと買い物に行ってて。
あ、すいません。勝手にお邪魔してます。
社長、今ちょっと取り立ての仕事に出かけちゃってて。あ、でもそんなに長くはかからないと思うから待っててください。あ、お茶出しますね。
お構いなく。
どうしたんですか？何か忘れ物とか。
いや、ちょっと秋山さんに確認し忘れたことがあって、携帯にかけたんですけど繋がらなくて。
ああ、そうでしょう。社長、いっつも寄り道して遊んでるのを邪魔されるのが嫌で、携帯の電源切ってるんですよ。おかげで仕事が片付かない。
秋山さんらしいですね。
Oh man, those guys look snazzy.
って感じじゃねえな。
また降りない人たちだな。すみませんけど帰ってもらえます？社長も外出してますし、それでも用があるって言うんなら私が相手に。
危ない、花ちゃん。花ちゃん。
Why would you pull out the gun and just use it to bash somebody? Like, at that point, just use your fist or whatever. I tried to stop them, but... No, I should have been here to protect you. I'm the one who should apologize. Was it those Shibata goons again? No, it was some guy named Midori Kawa from the Hatsushiba clan. Also stole our client register. It sounded like that's what brought them here in the first place. And she was just kind of like laying there on the ground. And not just, you know, calling somebody. Oh, it's this dude. Nothing quite as dangerous as a thug with something to prove. But hey, that's what Kombucha's all about, the glitz, the glamour, the gigantic guys shaking down passerbys. Not that I like that last part. Tough dudes, maybe he's talking about Midori Kawa. Hold on there, buddy, I think we can talk for a sec. Yeah, he's like the photography guy, if I remember correctly. Sorry for flagging you down like that. Mind if we chat for a few? Of course not. I love talking to washed up porn stars. Yeah, Mac the photographer. Observer of humanity at heart, and I mean all of humanity. Right. And sorry to break it to you, but I'm actually a moneylender. I run the place called Sky Finance, right over there. The name's Akiyama. I was hoping you'd be able to fill me in on those tough dudes you were talking about before. Sure thing, Slick. These scary looking dudes were filling down the streets one after another, like the world's last cheerful conga line. Wasn't sure what was happening, but I knew something mega was about to hit. I was practically quaking my sensible boots. Back up a second. You mentioned something about a shoot? Or a shot? You mentioned something about a shoot too. Do you take pictures of this kind of stuff as it goes down? Those aren't any old pictures, man. I've been traveling the world for what feels like eons, searching for the photography to end all photographs. The perfect shot. Look at me running my mouth like it's a dang marathon. Akiyama-san, have you ever seen a sight so incredible it made you realize something about the nature of the world? Not that I can remember. Folks call those revelations. They are really fun, by the way. A flash of inspiration, a spark in the old noggin, a rush of idea juice flooding your mind. Yeah, that's definitely never happened to me before. Then maybe it's about time it does, and what's more, these revelations hold the key to the perfect shot. I'm sure of it. Yeah, sure, I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, about those tough dudes you mentioned. Hold up, the greatest idea just snapped across my neurons. Maybe you can help me try to find the perfect shot? I mean, sure, but I'd really just hear about it. Then it's settled. Come on, it's hunting time, and we are hunting the biggest game of all. Art. Guess I'm just gonna have to put up with this nut job for now. Don't look now, Akiyama. But I just got a glimpse of something good. Train your eyes on that roof over there. Okay. Something's up with that lady, and you're gonna snap a shot of whatever it is. All you've gotta do is whip out your phone. I mean, etch. Wait. All you've gotta do is whip out your phone. I mean, and etch that moment into your digital divinity. Don't worry, the government probably won't see your photos later. My phone camera, huh? Alright, I'll see what I can do. You can learn new techniques for... yeah. Just ask me if you're shooting in the dark and I can reset all that you verbatim. Okay, yeah. Things like if you ever have like these flip phones that he has, the cameras, they don't come exactly with good cameras, right? So even if he has like a good shot, they usually will look like ass. So, if you ask me. I should buy like a flip phone just to take some low-res photos. As a funny thing. I like taking photos with my 3DS from time to time. I just don't go out too much to actually do it. And they're like Japanese, so you can't turn off the flash. Yeah, the revelations were always fun in Yakuza 3. Ah, of course. Yeah, he's dead. Hey Mac, is this the kind of mail you want? Man, there are really awesome perverted freaks in Kamurocho, but I was able to unlock a new technique from his movement. They were almost work of art. It's a revelation. The essence of triple strike. Akiyama-san, you really did it. I think I'm ready to let my photographic prodigy out in the wild. Guess that means the old Mac is an empty nester again. There, big guy. I'll text you whenever I find a new shot, okay? I'll be like I never left. Anyway, I think you can tell me about those guys you were talking about before. Oh, right, I totally slipped my mind. I saw them clamber down the stairs and out onto the Tenkaichi street, but I lost them right after that. Hard to see, though, all the buildings, you know. Tenkaichi street, got it. Thanks for, not much for lead, but at least something. Thanks for the info, Mac. You got it, Akiyama. May our humble camera lead you to unforgettable discoveries. Yep. Hopefully they will. Another mail. Let me go to a save point. And then kind of end it for today. Well, today was a really short one. I don't, like, I was debating if I should, you know, continue Yakuza. I like the game, but for streaming, I don't think it works. I don't think it's the kind of game that I like to stream. There we go. So here's what I'm gonna do. I will finish this game on my own, since I plan to finish this game, you know, anyways this year. What, did it save now? Okay, it did. So. I don't think I will continue Yakuza as a stream, but I will do... Tomorrow is gonna be Dark Souls. All the weapons with the heavy crossbow. I gathered the upgrade materials today in preparation. So we can start directly, you know, going with all the bosses and whatnot. It's gonna be interesting. The crossbows are kind of wild, let me tell you that much. So yeah. And then next week I have like a very weird week work-wise. Since Monday home office, Tuesday half a day, Wednesday I have free, Thursday I have half a day, and Friday I have home office, and then I have vacation until the end of the year. So I will probably stream some games next week, hopefully, and then kind of like phase it out for like. Here's what I plan to do next week: finish at least one game on stream. I thought about doing Momodora, Moonlit Farewell, because I really like the Momodora franchise. So that's what I'm going to do next week. So tomorrow Dark Souls, then Momodora, then I will do one more Dark Souls run, and I think on the Sunday or the day after that, I will do my end of the year stream, and take a break until then, until, you know, the new year. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. But anyways, thanks for joining today. I will end it prematurely today. Tomorrow I will try to start very early with Dark Souls as well, since I suspect the heavy crossbow will take a good few hours to complete. You know, I don't think all the bosses will be possible, or at least possible in a less annoying sense. So like 4 kings are gonna be a bit iffy, but hey, I'll see about that. Anyways, thanks for joining today. Don't forget to follow if you want to see more streams. Today wasn't the best, but don't worry. Sometimes I get better. Yeah. And I will see you next time. Goodbye. Wherever you are. And ciao. What am I talking about? Goodbye and ciao. See you next time.